record this? Okay, I'm recording it now. So I'll be able to upload it and you guys can go back and kind of catch up on notes or catch up on what you guys need to catch up on. But, so the first thing, my name's Allie. I'm an Emerald. I'm working on my Diamond promotion this month. I'm really excited. And I feel like the best way to talk to people that have just joined is face-to-face. I'm very excited. I'm very energetic. I'm full of myself tonight. So you guys are probably going to be like, oh, this girl, like rolling your eyes, because I kind of have a sarcastic sense of humor. But bear with me. So first things first, you guys need 2 things to be successful in this business. 2 things to be successful in this business. 1, a smartphone, which obviously you guys all have. Okay, cool. That's step 1, checked off the list. 2, you need a notebook/planner, a notebook/calendar. Mine are separate. My calendar's not with me, but I have a notebook and then I have a calendar, and you guys will find out while I'm talking what those are going to be for. But if you do not have a notebook, you do not have a planner with dates in it, you need to go out to Target, CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, wherever, and get a planner and a notebook, okay? It's imperative to your business that you go get these 2 things. If you haven't already, get a notebook and a planner. Okay. Second thing, do not start this business by making excuses. Do not start this business and say, yeah, I'll post tomorrow. Yeah, we can do it tomorrow. We can talk about following tomorrow. Do not start this business making excuses, okay? Because it's just going to get easier and easier to make excuses as it goes on. Do not start this business by saying, yes, I will tomorrow. Yes, I'm going to tomorrow. Tomorrow I will set up airplane mode. Tomorrow I will catch up on the team page. Tomorrow I will watch a YouTube video. I just don't really feel like following right now. Don't start this business by making excuses, because that is the biggest mistake that you can make with your business, is saying, I can do this tomorrow. There should always be a sense of urgency with this business. We were just talking about it in my team chat, that it's like this race, like to see who can talk to the most people. Like, you know, I feel like I can't even sleep. Like, I literally don't sleep at night because I'm so stressed out that someone else is going to talk to one of my followers before I do. Now, I am extreme rap girl, and I don't expect all of you guys to just sign up, spend $99 and be crazy about raps like I am. But with that being said, you need to have an excitement about this, and you need to look at everything as there is a sense of urgency behind it. So don't start this business by making excuses as to why you can't be on a Zoom, or why you can't show up to whatever it may be, or why you can't follow. Don't start your business by making excuses. Tip number 1, or I guess number 2. Number 3, you're gonna make mistakes, you guys, okay? If you wanted to like start a business and not make mistakes, not the place for you guys to be. You're going to make mistakes. I've had people cuss me out. I've told people they can do things that they really can't do, and then they find out they can't do it and they get pissed off. I've offended people and made them think that I think they need weight loss products. I have pissed people off. I've made them cuss me out. I've been blocked. I've been, literally like ripped a new one. You're going to make mistakes. You're probably going to offend a person here or there. Obviously, we do not mean to, but do not be afraid. Like, this is your business. It's yours. No one else's. You're going to make mistakes, and you might offend a person, but do not be afraid to make mistakes, okay? Don't be afraid that if you say the greens have 5 servings of fruit and vegetables when really they have 8+. Like, you're going to make mistakes. Mistakes are how we learn. Do not be afraid to make mistakes with this business, okay? It's your business, and, we make mistakes when we learn to write, when we learn to read, when we learn to drive a car, we make mistakes. Same thing with building your own business. You're going to make mistakes. It's going to happen, and it's okay. So don't ever be afraid. Don't ever let that hold you back, because I'm telling you guys, like, I've literally had people cuss me out, and I'm just like, oh, my bad, sorry, okay, next one. Like, it's gonna happen. So okay, so this is like the number 1 like huge thing that I need you guys to like seriously pay attention to me right now. Seriously listen to what I'm saying. Your why for this business and what your why is why you're doing it. And I'm not just saying like why because you want an extra $100. I'm saying like your why needs to make you cry. Like I'm not going to start talking about my why on here because I will cry. Because it has to do with my dogs. It has to do with paying my mom's mortgage. It has to do with, you know, paying people back we owe them money. If your why, if the reason you're doing this business does not make you cry when you're talking about it, it is not going to push you to the top of this company. And the haters and the naysayers and the no's that you get and the blocked on Instagram, all of that is going to overpower your why and you're not going to be successful. So if you don't have one yet, you need to find a why. You need to find the reason why you're here doing this right now. And if it doesn't make you cry, you need to find another one, okay? And I don't know what that may be. Maybe you're not in a relationship. Maybe your parents are loaded. I don't know what it may be. Maybe it's because you want to save 37 pit bulls a month and you want to make $50,000 to donate to your local rescue every single month. Whatever it may be, something that makes you cry, that's going to push you in this business. That is going to, on your hardest days, on the days where I call my upline crying because I'm stressed out about something, all she has to say is, but what about mom? What about your mom? What about Matt? What about your dogs? And it takes me 1 second to go, oh yeah, that's why I'm doing this. And then my bad day's done. I'm good. I'm doing this for a reason. Your why has to outweigh your bad days. It has to outweigh people telling you no. It has to outweigh your haters, okay? Talking about haters and no's. I did a post on our Dream Team page, but I'm going to do another one for those of you that are not on our smaller team page. Welcome to network marketing. Welcome to It Works. You'll literally hear no 10,000 times than you hear yes in this business. Hate to break it to you guys. If that's not something you can deal with, either you're going to have to learn to deal with it, and I'm being blunt and I'm being honest, and I love all of you, and I want all of you guys to be successful in this, but if you can't deal with hearing no, you're not going to make it in this business. I hear no probably on a daily basis anywhere from 30 to 50 times. And I consider no being ignored too, so let's make that fair. Getting ignored or no. It's gonna happen. It's going to freaking happen. You're gonna hear no and you're gonna be ignored. Welcome to It Works. Yeah, you just started your own business and you're gonna hear a ton of freaking no's. I hate to break it to you, but it's true, guys. Who cares? It's not no. It's just not right now. Guess what? If my upline had come to me 2 years ago and said, hey, can you spend $60 on wraps? And I'm going, oh, it's Wednesday night. I can't afford gas and I don't have any groceries in my fridge. But yeah, hold on. Let me give you $60 for wraps. Guess what? No. But you sure as hell would have bet tax time comes around. I have that $50 in my account. I'm going to hit her up and say, yeah, I want to be skinny for $50. What's up? Don't be offended by no's, y'all. It's just not right now. Put them in your list and move on. So, and the haters, y'all. Screw them. Screw them. See you later. They're not going to like it. Guess what? I'm a dog person, not a cat person. I do have cats, but if I went up to someone in Walmart and said, hey, I love my dog so much, and they're like, oh, dogs don't work. Dogs are a scam. Dogs are evil. Do you think I'd be offended? No, I'd be like, you're freaking nuts. See you later. I love my dogs. That's how you got to be about this business, okay, you guys? People are going to tell you no. People are going to tell you you're wrong. And every single time, I want you guys to remember this for the rest of your lives. Every single time with this business that you find a hater, you see someone make a status, you see someone tell you that doesn't work, every single time in this business that you get a hater, I want you to walk to the nearest bathroom. I want you to look at yourself in the mirror, and I want you to pat yourself on the back and say, hell yes, I'm doing something right. I'm doing something that's making people notice me. I'm doing something that they wish they could do. I'm doing something they don't have the balls to do. Every single time with this business, you guys, that you get a hater, I want you to walk in the bathroom. I want you to pat yourself on the back and say, yeah, I'm doing something right. And I know that I'm supposed to be here. And this is why I'm here. I'm here. because I have the balls to change my life. Unlike all those broke-ass girls that drink the same beer in the dive bar that have been there for the past 6 years since I graduated high school. All right, guys, let's be honest. They're talking about me because they want what I have, not because they're mad because some skinny sticker you put on you makes you skinny. No. So, all right. I'm like freaking pumped up, you guys. These Zooms just got me so fired up. All right, here is what you need to be successful. Does everybody have your pen and pad and notepad, everything that you need to write down ready? Are you guys ready to learn the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things that you need to be successful? And anybody that leaves this tonight has no excuse to say, I can't do this or I don't know how to do this, because these are the 6 things you'll ever need to know about It Works. The 6 things that I do, the 6 things that Jade Hooper does, the 6 things that Stephanie Dunn does, the 6 things that you just have to do, okay? 1, you need to follow. I just made a video about this, y'all. If you're not following at least 100 people a day on Instagram, figure out how to follow that many people a day on Instagram. Figure it out. Put it in your schedule somewhat, like wake up 15 minutes early, cut out Netflix, get a waterproof case and follow people while you're taking a shower. I don't know, figure it out. 100 people a day on Instagram you should be following, okay? And 25 you should be sending out 25 friend requests a day on Facebook. I don't even like using mutual friends. I go into Facebook groups. I'm in one about potbelly pigs. I don't have a pig, but I've always wanted a pig, so join the group, and now I have friends with pigs that are interested in my products, so join a group on Facebook, something funny, something that is something you care about, something you can relate to, or something that has nothing to do with you. Just join a group. Like, it's cool. So that being said, 100 new people on Instagram every single day you should be following, and 25 new friend requests on Facebook. That's the least amount. If you guys, I really urge you to do more, but that's where you should be. There's no certain criteria, okay? Don't go into this saying, oh, I'm going to go follow everybody who uses the hashtag FitMom. Well, guess what? Like 98% of FitMom hashtag users are either already selling something or don't want to change up their workout, all right? So see you later. Okay, bye. We're not using that one. Out the window. Find something like one of the best places that I get my followers from is this girl, and she was kind of big on Vine, and I followed her because of Vine for years now. And she has like this jackpot of followers of just like people with pit bulls and people that are stay-at-home dog moms and like people that are just find people on Instagram to be on Instagram. Don't go on there saying, I'm gonna follow people that run track, or I'm gonna go follow people that you can do that, but don't just search one criteria. Don't just look up broke college students hashtag, because then you're only going to be following broke college students. And then what about all those people that like pigs out there that might need this business in their life? Don't ever just stick to one like criteria. And with that being said, I'm not a mom. So do I have moms on my team? Yeah. Do I talk to moms? Yeah. But have you ever been a dog mom and tried to tell a mom that you understand what it's like to stay home with kids? Because they'll literally probably cuss you out and make a status about you. Oh, you don't even know about having kids. All right, I get it. All right, I get it. I'm a dog mom, okay? So stick to what you're comfortable with. Expand your market. Don't do one criteria. Kind of break it up. People that love pigs, people that love dogs, people that have kids, people that love to swim, people that are on Instagram just to post pictures of their $20 steak at Texas Roadhouse. Don't go on Instagram looking for people that are Instagram famous or people that, my 2 rules with them are don't follow anyone with more than 1,500 followers. And I don't follow anyone who has more followers than they are following. They're more likely to follow you back. So, all right. Step 2, the things that you need to be successful with this business is posting. We're all Jade's downlines, so many of us have heard about the 3-3 rule. That says that you need to be posting 3 before and afters and 3 lifestyle posts and then 3 personal posts. That's 9 posts a day. Well, guess what? When I started this business, I loved social media. I loved Instagram. I used the crap out of Instagram, right? But there was no way I was going to go from posting twice a week to 9 times a day. Hell no. That's a lot of posting, y'all. I get it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys to be posting 9 times a day. I won't. I worked up to that, okay? So what I want all of you, for those of you that are new and are kind of like, where do I start with posting? How often should I be posting? My new girls, the ones that have just signed up, start with 3. I always start my new girls out breakfast, lunch, dinner. An It Works post in the morning, a personal post in the middle, whether it be a quote or something that you're eating for lunch, a picture of the sky, a picture of your dog, a picture of your kid, a personal post in the middle. And then at dinner time, I want you to post something on your dream board, maybe a vacation you want to go on, maybe I don't know, your dream house, whatever it may be. Start out with posting 3 times a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then when you get comfortable with that, and you're like, all right, I can do this using airplane mode. I kind of got this. Then bump it up to 4 times. Then bump it up to 5 times. Then bump it up to 6, 7, 8, and 9. But don't start off trying to do 9 posts a day because you're going to get burnt out. And start taking pictures of random things, all right, you guys? It's really weird because you're like, how am I supposed to take enough pictures to post 9 times a day? Like, Allie, how do you do it? And I'm like, well, I'll be like walking down the street and see like a dandelion poking out of like a crack, and I'll take a picture of it. Like, I never would have took a picture of that before, but now I see that and I'm like, oh, that's a good lifestyle post about how you can grow a flower through concrete. So I know I'm kind of rambling. I know I'm getting really excited about this, but what I'm saying is start with 3 posts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let your followers know you're active. Let your followers know something about you. Let your followers know you're a mom, that you live in South Carolina, that you have dogs, that you're a pit bull rescuer, that you go to college. Let your people know about you. And you're going to do that through posting. Oh, please, you guys, don't be a walking billboard. Like, nothing drives me more insane. The rule of thumb that I always use is that 2 It Works posts should never touch. There should always be a personal post in between your 2 It Works posts. You should never post 2 It Works posts back to back. Don't do it. It just makes your Instagram and your Facebook look spammy. People are not on Facebook to be sold to. People are not on Instagram to be sold to. They want to know about you. And if you can just like sneak in a thing about greens in there, perfect, because they're going to see it. But if you're just like greens, fat fighters, wraps, Confianza, cleanser, toner, and you post like 7 things in a row, they're just going to scroll past all of them and be like, I can't even, and probably unfriend you. So don't spam. And be a product of the product, okay? You don't have to start this business and use 7 of our products to be like, oh yeah, they work. Pick 1 product. I don't care if they're the wraps in your kit. I don't care if you want to spend an extra $30 and buy some hair, skin, and nails. I don't care if pick 1 product and stick to it. Guys, I sell the most greens and I sell the most hair, skin, and nails. You want to know why? Because I use it the most and I post about it the most. Pick a product because people are going to buy things that you're using. Keeping up with the Joneses, what they call it. Girls are going to see you using it, and they're going to be like, oh, all right, well, if she's actually using this and she's actually seeing results, then okay, I'll actually give this a try. So pick a product, pick 2 products, and use them. Don't just hold them and say, oh, hey, here are my greens. No, take a picture of your greens mixed up and you drinking your greens. Take a picture of you with the wrap on or with you holding the wrap. Let these people know you're using these products. Don't try and tell people to believe in your products if you're not using them, because that's not fair. So pick a product, fall in love with that product, and then try another one after that. Okay, messaging. Posting is not asking. That's one thing I've learned with this business is that people would rather you ask them, hey girl, do you want to try these hair, skin, and nails than they're not gonna come to you, if that makes sense. I've messaged so many people, and said, hey girl, do you want to try our greens? And she's like, girl, I see your Snapchats every day. I've been meaning to reach out to you. My life is so crazy. I've been meaning to reach out to you. Oh, good thing I reached out to you then, because now I have a loyal customer. But if I hadn't reached out to her, when do you think she would have got around to reaching out to me? Maybe not a week, maybe a month from now, maybe a year from now. I don't know. So I promoted to Emerald using Instagram. I didn't even use Facebook. I promoted to Emerald without using Facebook. I'm not saying this to tell you guys not to use Facebook, but I need you guys to understand how big of a deal Instagram is. I cold message like more than I care to admit, because some of your leaders may not necessarily approve with how many messages I send a day, but I don't care. I probably send over 150 messages a day. 150 people I message every single day. But it works. That's how I add potentials to my list. That's how I talk to more people. That's how I meet more people. That's how I connect with more people. You know, I had a girl today tell me, I reached out and asked her about hair, skin, and nails, and she's like, oh girl, you know, I'm going through a divorce right now, and yada, yada, yada. And so then I started talking to her, and I'm like, oh girl, like, I totally understand. Like, I'll pray for you. Like, I really hope that everything works out. Like, just, you know, I'm here for you if you need to talk. I build relationships by cold messaging them first. So, and number one, super freaking important, write down every single person that ever shows interest in a product. This is where your notebook comes in handy. You should have a potentials distributor list and a potential loyal customers list, okay? Every single person that says, what do the greens do? Or, wait, how do you make money from your phone? Or, yeah, I'd be interested in learning some more about those wraps. Oh, their name's getting written down. Their name's getting written down. Because if they show interest once, they will always be interested. They show interest once, they will always be interested in what you have. So write their name down. Don't ever, I literally, you guys, it could be 3 o'clock in the morning and I get a message from someone that's like, yeah, sure. And I literally like jump out of bed, like throw the covers, like Matt thinks someone's breaking in our house. I'm like, potential, I need to go write her down. And he's like, what is wrong with you guys, he thinks I'm crazy, but it's okay. Don't, because if you know, we can remember maybe 10 people off the top of our head who want to order our things. But when your lists are literally like, I just got a new notebook, but when your lists are literally notebook filled with Instagram and Facebook names, you can't remember all those people. How are you going to? Yes, Heather, seriously, like that's the important, like, what was that word I was using? The momentum, like the excitement, like that's what you need to have. Like, yes, this girl wants to know more about green. She's going in my notebook. Woohoo! Like that's another potential for today, bitches. Like, sorry, now I'm gonna record this. Ambassador Diamond, y'all. We're gonna look back and laugh. So, yes. All right. This leads into following up. This is the fourth important thing you guys need to know about. We have Follow-Up Friday. Follow-Up Friday is when you go into your notebook and you follow up with every single name that's on there and you say, hey, I have a spot open, or I saved your spot. Are you still interested in the greens? This is also where you're going to go when you find out that Mark just announced that maybe we're having BOGO. You're going to go into your potentials list and message every single person and say, hey, guess what? When you buy a box of wraps, you get a box of wraps for free. These lists are going to come in handy. Your follow-up, all right? It is your job to follow up with people, okay? It's not their job. You know, Aunt Linda is not going to message you on Friday with her, you know, her car just broke down and she has a flat tire on the side of the road and be like, oh, yeah, I'm interested in buying those wraps now. Like, no, that's not their job to follow up with you. It's your job to follow up with them. It's your job to get them on the phone and say, hey, are you still interested in buying the wraps today? I have your name written down. That is why you need to have a calendar. If someone says, yeah, sure, I can't do it until payday. All right, great. Well, if you just give me the date, I'll save your spot. Okay, well, that's great. On December 13th, I can buy wraps. All right, so I'm going to go on my calendar on December 13th. I'm going to write her name down, and then I'm going to follow up with her on December 13th and ask her if she wants to buy my wraps, because that is my job as a distributor. And this is important for you new girls, because I see some people getting discouraged, and it literally breaks my heart. So, Remy, come on. People need to trust you in this, okay? You can't just sign up. Say that I just signed up and I was selling vacuums, and I called my grandmother and I was like, hey, Nan, do you want to buy some vacuums? She'd be like, I can just go to Walmart. You know, like, she wants to trust. She wants to see that what I'm doing. And for some of your family and friends, they're going to support you just because they're family and friends. But my family and friends wanted nothing to do with this. Literally wanted nothing to do with this. So with that being said, people are going to have to trust you. And that takes, Jagger, that takes being consistent. Okay, you guys? I've had people, I've now been doing this for a year and 2 months. I have people that I talked to the second week I joined this business 14 months ago, signed up 2 days ago. They watched me for a year and 2 months before they decided that they were going to try a $23 product, all right? So guess what happens? If you do all this work, right, and you get this girl all interested in the wraps, and she says, okay, but she can't really afford it till tax time. And then you quit the week before tax time because you just can't do this, and people are saying no. Guess what? That's easy work for me, because someone's going to come to me with the money for the wraps and say, hey, I don't know what happened to my girl, but I need some wraps. Okay? People don't just sign up on the spot 9 times out of 10. Now, I do on Instagram have girls sign up on the spot all the time. That's the importance of messaging so much. But you guys have to understand, these people have to watch you. They have to see you post about the wraps 21 freaking times before they even decide that they think that's like a cool thing to try. If you're not consistent, they're going to go to someone who's consistent. I've had more people than I can count, and I'm not saying this to brag. I've had more people that I can count come to me because of my consistency, because I post every day, because they know that I'm successful, because they know that I'm about this, because they know that I'm going to do this, I'm going to the top, I'm not quitting, then come to someone that's only been doing this for 2 months and posts once every other week. Because they know that I'm about this. So show the people that are following you that you're about this. Show them your balls to the wall. Show them you're doing this. Show them that you don't care how long it takes. Show them that they can trust you. Show them that you will help them be successful. So, and also personal development, you guys. I heard a quote once: your paycheck will never be more than your personal development. If you're not watching my girl Jade Hooper on YouTube, start watching her. If you're not watching my girl Carrie Bauer, your lives you haven't even lived yet. If you guys are not watching Tiffany Herr, Jocelyn Yates, Susan Wade, if you're not watching all these people, and if you need a list of people to watch, hit me up. Hit up your upline. Hit up Ashley Mirth. Hit up Tina. Hit up Melissa. Hit up me. If you need a list of people to watch on YouTube, I will gladly provide that for you. YouTube is where it's at, you guys. We need that motivation. We need to have people telling us we can do this. We need to hear stories of people that started on food stamps that are now making $50,000 a month. We need to hear that, okay? You need to be watching YouTube videos. And you need to be participating on your team page. This is something that I need to talk to my own team about, not just my new girls. I've had it up to here, literally up to here. If I welcome someone on the page, every single one of you should be saying hi. Hi, welcome. If I shout someone out for getting a loyal customer, why aren't you saying congratulations? Because you know what? When I shout out you for getting a loyal customer, Other people say congratulations. So just because you're not the one being shouted out, just because you're not the one being praised in that moment does not mean that you shouldn't congratulate other people who are being successful at this, you guys. If you are consistent, if you are working hard, your leaders will notice you. You don't have to be just enrolling hundreds of loyal customers and distributors to get shouted out. It could be just, reaching a goal of Instagram followers. I have eyes on every single person on my team. I know what they're doing because I watch their Instagrams, I watch their Facebooks. I will shout you out if I see that you're working hard and you deserve it. So if I shout someone out, if a leader shouts someone out, it's because they deserve to be recognized for how hard they're working, and every single one of you should be congratulating them for doing that, okay? So that was just kind of something that I really wanted you guys to understand, is that your team pages are your team pages. Team being the key word here. We're a team. Act like a team. Be part of a team. And lastly, I'm going to try to sum this really up because I've talked too much and what else is new. You guys just started your own freaking businesses, okay? I don't care if nobody in your life believes in you, okay? I don't care if your mom's laughing at you, your boyfriend's laughing at you, your sister, your best friend from high school. I don't care if every single person in your life is laughing at you, but there is 23 people on this Zoom right now that believe in you, that have your back, and that believe every single step of the way that you can do this. So guess what? That shows a lot more about the strangers on this Zoom than it does about the friends in your life that don't believe in you. So think about that, you guys. No one will ever believe in you more than you believe in yourself. Matt believes in me, but I know damn well that he's still, after a year, going, all right, well, when is she going to start making the big bucks, though? Like, where are these $50,000 paychecks coming in? Because, she's been sitting here in Emerald for a while. Not me. I know I'm making $50,000 a month. I don't care if it takes 2 years. I don't care if it takes 7 years. I'm going to do it. Believe in your damn self, you guys. Sorry, Nevi. Sorry for the earmuffs. Believe in yourselves. You just started a freaking business. Guess what? What are all your friends doing? Not owning their own businesses, I bet that much. Sitting, drinking cheap beer at a dive bar on a Friday night. You're building an empire. You're going to make it so that your kids don't even have to work. Hello? Believe in yourself, you guys. And know that for however many people that may say you can't do this, all you have to do is go onto your team page, whether it be the dream team page for my girls or for the other girls, diamonds are forever, and click on the members and see that I know in Tina's team page there's 500 girls that believe in you and will have your back when the person on the couch sitting next to you doesn't, okay? I have girls on my team that I've never met in person that I knew. If I bought a plane ticket right now and said, hey, Teresa, I'm coming to your house for a day because I need to go and do something, she'd be like, yeah, all right, because we're a team. We're women. We support each other. We just want everybody to have a better life. We just want everybody to have a little bit more money in their bank account and a little bit more belief and a little bit more like a healthier body. And you guys, believe in your damn selves. We are girls. We're going to do this. We rock. Like this is the craziest thing. We're going to be making $50,000 a month. It's going to happen. So just be excited, okay? Nobody can tell you that you can't do this. And you will be your own worst enemy in this. You really will. If you don't think that you can make that much money, you won't. Pam Souter's famous for saying, it was Carrie Bauer, and I think her sister. And her sister looked at Pam Souter, our CNO, and said, I can't ever imagine making $1 million with this company. And Pam looked at her and said, then you won't. If you don't believe that you can make $1,000 a month with this company, you never will. So get off this Zoom, write $1,000 on a piece of paper, write $500 on a piece of paper, write $200 on a piece of paper, stick it on your fridge, and tell yourself that I'm going to do this because you guys are all worth it. We're all worth it. Your children are worth it. Your pets are worth it. Your husband and wives are worth it. We're so worth this, you guys. Oh my God, I literally I just talked. We only have 1 minute left. Teresa said, how soon after should we follow up if they don't give me a date? I follow up until they tell me to F off, honestly. I follow up every single week. I literally have some weeks where there's probably like 7 messages where they've ignored me for 7 weeks straight. But guess what? People know where the unfollow button is. They know where the block button is. And they sure as heck know how to say, leave me alone. So until they tell me to leave them alone or block me, fair game. Okay? Every Friday. Every Friday. And keep that list going. So I love all of you guys. If you had a question and it didn't get answered, send me a PM and I'll answer it for you. I'm going to record. This is recorded, so I will get it uploaded to YouTube so that we can share it with our teams. And I love all of you guys. So please, please believe in yourselves and know that you are worth this. You're so beautiful and you are so worth this, and you're going to be successful at this, and we're going to be millionaires. So I love all of you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. Bye, guys.